Hi, and welcome. Welcome. My name is Mr. Prickett. I'll be your accelerated geometry teacher, and I'm really looking forward to this year. I've been teaching here at Wayzata. This will be my 14th year teaching multiple levels of math. I've taught from remedial stuff all the way up to pre-calc, and I'm really excited to teach geometry. And what I wanted, rather than me tell you why, I want to show you why. So this strip of paper, if we do a little cool thing here, we just do a half twist and we pinch this together. A bit of tape here. This right here is a pretty amazing thing. It's called a Mobius strip. What's so amazing about this, just by doing a half twist, this is a one-sided piece of paper. You can try it, I can show you directions, but if I follow my finger around here, it goes right back to the start. Now it doesn't happen with a ring or a loop. Now what's also cool about this, let's say I do have two loops and I put them together. Well, this goes with a little story that, he can be a little loopy sometimes. But if you get a little too loopy in class, I might have to put you in math jail and put you in some shackles. But if you're really cool, get a little math nerdy, do what you need to do, some pretty amazing things can happen. You could be a perfect square. Hey. Now, even more than that, this is what amazes me, is that's pretty unpredictable. And that's what I love about math. Even to today, I find some unpredictable things about math. Now this is two Mobius strips clipped together. It looks kind of... So I really wanted you to see the love that I have for math. And just like that, I have two connected hearts to show how much I love math. I'll flip them around. I'll show you at the end. I'll edit that in, but you can see two interlocked hearts. We're going to have an exciting year, and I want to go through the nuts and bolts of what our class will probably be. Monday through Thursdays are going to be as if they were in person. We're going to have live classes. So there'll be Zoom links that will be attached to Canvas, and you'll notice Canvas is going to be very common between your classes, so you know exactly where to go. We're going to have daily activities. We're going to be interacting with each other as much as we can through those Zoom meetings and going through our content. On Fridays, it's going to be more of what we call an asynchronous. Well, there'll be a math activity. Sometimes it could be an online quiz. It could be just watch a video practice on Friday, but it'll be a little more loose. There's not going to be a time that you have to be on Zoom for that. We're going to go through our units as if we were in person as well. That we'll have our daily lessons, a daily homework. So homework is going to be a big piece of this that you'll be submitting, and I'll be giving you feedback on that. We'll have some quizzes that may show up on Canvas or send a PDF and send it back to us during the class. And eventually what we'll have is some unit tests. Those tests will be, again, on those asynchronous times, but they may end up being on one of those Fridays as well. And we'll give you more information on that as well. Again, how parents and guardians can help out and from you, just make this as much like a school day as possible. We want you to show up on time, in appropriate attire, be ready for Zoom, and be engaged. The interaction between Zoom is obviously unnatural, but we can make it natural by being there, being present. We're going to have some daily activities just to start the class. We'll have music Mondays. We'll have trivia Tuesdays. I'll give you all those fun days and fun Fridays, but we'll be able to interact with each other online as well. First term is usually about 4 chapters. Second term is usually about 4 chapters. But an exciting piece we have are what are called essential skills. So on each chapter test, there'll be designated points, maybe 10 or so, for a certain topic. Like our first one's going to be area and perimeter. Good stuff. And if it doesn't hit right away, we want to say, well, keep learning it. So at the end of the term, we're going to have an essential skills test. And it's going to have the same sort of content. So for example, if you got a 3 out of 10, made a mistake, kept going with it, didn't have a good grip. What you can do is on that essential skills test, it'll still be out of 10 points. But if you get a 9 out of 10, a 10 out of 10, we'll put that extra credit back for you. Some more things to consider is what your workspace looks like. We do have physical books available during pickup if you'd like to have a hard copy, but I would always suggest having a pencil and notebook ready. We'll be taking some notes on that. I may want to see some work as we're on a Zoom call. In closing, Canvas is going to be our hub for communication, any notifications, messages, assignment turn-in, quiz turn-in as one of our modes to communicate. We'll have other things like ClassKick, Kahoots that you may be comfortable with, but in the meantime, think about browsing through Canvas, getting a comfortability when we get access to that, and I'll send you that information soon. If you want to contact me before that, please do at jeremy.prickett@wyzetaschools.org. That's JEREMY.Prickett, PRICKETT, 2 T's, at wyzetaschools.org. I'm looking forward to meet you, whether it be virtual, eventually in person. I'm really excited for the year. We're going to learn a lot of cool material that is going to be unpredictable. And all I ask is that you come curious. Come to work, come to play, and we're going to have a great semester.